Hey guys, it is Darlene and I am here with Her Secret Garden V-Steam and Spa. And I wanted to do a video today, kind of a little different than the videos that I've been doing, but this is kind of like a buyer beware video because, you know, it's the new year, new me. Everybody's into like, you know, the detoxing and the V-steaming and wanting to get their body right. And I've seen posted in some of the groups that I'm in on Facebook, young ladies posting their V-steam kits. And their kits are these plastic seats, these plastic like bowls, and then they have herbs, and they're all excited. They want to V-steam and they want to get started on their steaming journey. And I always, and I share this with those that are close to me and clients that come in. Don't ever steam with plastic. Don't ever steam with plastic, okay? Because plastic is a toxin. And when plastic is heated up, it releases carcinogens. And we all know what carcinogens are, right? Carcinogens are cancer-causing chemicals or toxins, right? And so when you V-steam within a plastic bowl and you're heating up water to boiling and then you're sitting over it, you're honestly being counterproductive on what it is that you're actually trying to do. Now, vaginal steaming, yoni steaming, V-steaming is an ancient ritual. It's a very sacred ancient ritual. And I know in 2020 we are all about healing and spirituality and, you know, living a more healthy, holistic life. And I find that to be amazing and wonderful. But in that, you're going to get people who are going to commercialize on exactly what the mood is and what the vibe is right now. And so healing is the vibe, right? So there's companies that are going to take that and run with it. And that's exactly what they've done. They create these V-steam seats that are plastic and they sell them to you and they're cheap, right? But it's really not helping you and it's not healing you because you're introducing more toxins into the womb area, which is a mucous membrane. And a mucous membrane is like a sponge. So it's going to suck in all the bad stuff. So, excuse me, I just think that it's really, really important to be educated. I think that it's really, really important to make sure that, you know, we're doing our research on the companies that we are, you know, buying our V-steam from. Another part of that is the herbs. So you want a V-steam, you go online, you go to Amazon, you go to these companies and you get a bag of herbs and you steam. But do you know what those herbs do? Because herbs are medicine. Herbs are medicine. Plants are medicine. And so we're using herbs to heal. And they have different medicinal purposes. So there are some herbs that are extremely drying. Now, if you deal with vaginal dryness, do you want to steam with herbs that are drying? You know, there are some herbs that if you are missing a period, you know, you haven't had a period for a few months, you can steam with these certain herbs and it'll bring your cycle back. But what if you're somebody that has 2 periods a month and you're trying to make it to where you have more of a regular cycle just once a month? Well, you don't want to steam with the herbs that make your period come, because then now instead of 2 periods a month, now you're having 3 periods a month. There's herbs that are for detoxing. There's herbs that are for, you know, stress and relieving stress. There's herbs that heal the whole body. And so I'm a certified herbalist, but only in women and reproductive health. So I don't know full body herbs. I don't know what herbs to use for your body from the top of your head to the soles of your feet. But I can help you with herbs that help with reproduction, reproductive organs, and the reproductive system. And so I always tell you guys to do your research. I always tell you guys to, where's the source? You know, where are you getting these herbs? What are the herbs? And what do the herbs do? Because not everyone is going to steam with the same herbal blend. And so that also takes me to those detox pearls, right? And I'm going to do a whole nother video on the detox pearls. So I'm barely just going to touch the surface of the detox pearls. But that's another thing. Where are they from? What is the source? You know, you're sticking something inside of your vagina and all this yeast and mucus is coming out, but what is it really? And who makes the herbs? So, you can ask these questions. You can ask, whoever you're purchasing it from is, do you make your herbs? And if you don't, where do you source your herbs from? Because if you go onto those websites in China, they have herbs. And a lot of these companies, all they're doing is ordering bulk over in China and slapping their little logo on the herbs. And now you're buying it and you're inserting herbs inside of you that you have no clue what they are or the source where they came from. So, like I said, I'm going to go into the detox pearls because people ask me that every single day. What's my opinion on the detox pearls? I've never done the detox pearls, and it seems a little aggressive to me. I'm not going to stick anything, like I said, inside of my vagina if I don't know what it's from or where the source is. And then also, if you have that much yeast inside of you, just living inside of you, you need to change your diet. Like, that's not even about detoxing or doing a detox pearls or anything. That's about your eating. If you have yeast like that inside of your vagina, you definitely have yeast in your digestive tract. Like, you got to do a total candida elimination. And a lot of the issues that we deal with, and I'm going to go back to the plastic V-steam because now I have something else that just came to my mind. But a lot of the issues that we deal with can be healed with food. And with the plastic V-steam seats and the plastic V-steam little pots, plastic also is a hormone disruptor. People like me, I've dealt with fibroids, I'm dealing with fibroids, and hormone disruptors or estrogen dominant chemicals are all over. And it's a well-known fact that plastic is an estrogen dominant chemical that we are touching, ingesting, using all day, every day. And that's why you see on plastic bottles, it'll say BPA free, because it's the BPA in it that's the toxin. So companies are using that BPA free to advertise so that you know that this plastic is free of the harmful carcinogenic chemical. So not only when you're steaming with those plastic seats are you getting cancer-causing toxins, you're also getting hormone-disrupting toxins. And so that's where the fibroids come in. That's where the cysts come in. That's where the endometriosis and the PCOS come in, because those are hormone-induced illnesses and diseases. And so we don't want to steam with plastic. And I know that some people's feelings are going to be hurt, but for me, V-steaming is such a beautiful, sacred ritual. And it's a time that we can connect with ourselves. It's a time that we can heal ourselves. It's an emotional release. We can connect with our sacral chakra and our creativity and our sensuality and our sexuality. And so it's just important to keep things that are sacred. And it's important to keep things that you have to have some knowledge about, to the experts and to the people who really, this is their passion and they're, day and night researching and they've seen, hundreds of clients. They've helped people heal from, infections and fibroids and different things like that. Like, that's so important when you're dealing with healing, when you're dealing with, getting back to our roots and taking control of our bodies, Those things are so important. And so that's why I really wanted to do this video, because I continue to see it. Those plastic V-steam seats. And I just don't like it. And I want you guys to be educated. You can do your education. You can do your own research. Go on Google. Go to estrogen dominant chemicals or toxins or whatever, and plastic will come up. Go and research what BPA is and how BPA is in most plastic, products that we use. And so my goal this year is to be all natural by the end of the year. So by the end of 2020, I want to be able to have my all natural cleaning products, all natural body products, skincare, toothpaste, deodorant, and be as clean with my eating as I possibly can, where I'm cooking more. And just the process is killing us. And so I'm just trying to get rid of the processed. items because they're causing health issues and they're causing illness and disease in our bodies. And so that's my goal for the end of the year. That's one of my goals for the end of the year. And so just sharing with you guys the importance of doing your research. Even, you know, if you're looking for someone that can be like a healer or a mentor or a spiritual advisor, you know, you got to do your research because people are preying on people's healing, self-love, self-care, all of that. This is a whole industry. And so people are preying on you guys out there. They're fake, phony. They need to be healed. You know, you got to look at people's life. You got to look at, you know, have they done the work? You know, I'm going to this person to heal me, but have they done the work in their own personal lives? And to ask that question, there's nothing wrong with that. And so I just want to, you know, challenge you guys to go out there, to ask questions, to do your research, to source, you know, your herbs and your V-steam and your this and your that and the different things that we're doing, you know, because in order for us to heal, we have to get rid of the toxins, and you don't want to continually be introducing new toxins into your body, especially into your womb. So wanted to jump on, do a really quick video so that I don't have to keep saying over and over and over again in these groups, like, you guys, please don't use plastic to steam. You can sit or kneel over a metal pot of herbs, you know, just put a towel around it so that the pot doesn't burn you. And you don't want boiling water. That's you know, common sense. We're not going to stand over boiling hot water. We're not going to put our vaginas over boiling hot water, right? You let the water cool down a little bit to where it's just a nice warm steam, and then you can stand over or kneel over a pot. Just put a towel around it so it doesn't burn your legs. Also, a ceramic bowl. You can pour it into like a ceramic bowl and do the same thing. The steam seat that I have here is wood. And of course, wood is totally safe and natural. And so when you go to buy your steam seat, don't go the cheap route. You know, invest some money. There's some great people that are making the wood seats that are, you know, under $200, and you can have a steam seat and boom, you can steam at home. I don't want to discourage you from steaming at home. I do want to encourage you to do your research and to be more knowledgeable about the things that are going inside, around, and on the vagina. Okay? So yeah, that's what I got for you today. I'm going to do a whole video on these detox pearls, honey, today or tomorrow. So y'all just give me a minute. And then, you know, you can come see me for a V-steam. I am here in Frisco, Texas at Her Secret Garden V-Steam and Spa. You can visit us online at www.hersecretgardenvsteam.com. See you guys.